Hey squad, welcome to another mobility session. Today is going to be ankles, okay? So we're going to try and work as much as we can through the ankles, hopefully open up the calf muscles a little bit as well. If we run a lot, this is going to be a really good one for you. If we do any squats, big hindrance sometimes is the ankle mobility, so the ability to flex and extend. So we're going to try and open that up a little bit for you. The first one we're going to do is ankle circles. So we're actually going to stay on one leg for this, and we're just going to bring our right foot out just so I can see it, right? And we're just going to get some circles going, so nice light circles. We'll do about 10 one way, so again, doesn't matter whether you've gone clockwise or anti-clockwise. I'm going to rotate and do the other way. And now I want you to just do forwards and backwards, or up and down. So we're looking at dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. So it's basically just flexing and extending the heel. Now we're going to do the same again without looking at it. So trying to stay off, just some rotations. So if I show you from here, it's just a side on. 10 one way. Much harder when you can't see it. And then extend. Awesome. So other leg now, so leg out in front, circles. So not only are we trying to open up this ankle, we're also working through the little stabilizer muscles and trying to work a little bit of, or get a bit of mobility in the standing leg. Forwards, backwards, or flex and extend. And then behind, so leg behind. Don't have to turn again, remember we're looking for circles. Change direction. Awesome, and relax. So we're going to come down now, but we're going to stay in a low squat position. So you can use the, I know you probably can't see this, but you can use the pillar if you want, or anything to hold on to. We're going to come down into a deep squat, and then from here we're going to raise our heels up off the ground and then come back down flat. So we're only going to do this for about a minute. So again, nice and slow, heels all the way up and back down. I call this the stripper calf raise. So we're not going to be here for that much longer, about 20 seconds to go. And relax. Whew, just come down onto those knees. Whew, that was a rough one. So we're going to come into some ankle flexion work now. So I'll show you from the side on, but you don't need to do that. You can just, again, face the camera. So what we're going to do, the main focus here is trying to keep the heel down flat to the ground. Okay, so the right knee, so if I've got my left foot forward, my right knee is roughly in line with my heel, but again, it might be different for everyone. So what we're going to do is look to push the knee forward and down, and then out to the side and down, and then to the inside. So the foot is flat, so we're trying to just warm the ankle up. Okay, flexion all the time, and then as we extend, obviously we come up. But I just want to push down, so really keep that heel down. We're looking to get that knee as far forward as possible. It's really going to help with front loading squats, for example, help for running as well. Release the tension in that calf and the ankle. Got about 10 seconds to go. And then we'll swap sides. So onto that heel. So the heel's down. So you can see that I'm kind of in what looks like a bit of an awkward position, but I can really get into my ankle a lot more that way. Pushing it out. Here you can feel that in the sort of right in the crest of that ankle as well. just for the last sort of 30 seconds, maybe not even that, maybe even 20, I'm going to come onto both feet and trying to keep them as close together as possible. I want you to come down and lean forward. So you can see here that I actually have to raise them up, get them a little bit wider. So just looking to push down through those heels and bring those knees forward. Last few seconds. And relax. Whew. Okay, so next up, to reset this, sorry guys. We're going to do a calf stretch on the ground. So we're going to be in a hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and then we extend the legs out, extend the right leg out so it's nice and straight. You can see all my heels up off the ground, and I just place my left foot on the back of the ankle. It's better to be loaded in this position with your shoulders slightly away than it is that, because it's just using less of our core and more of our shoulders. It's a little bit easier to hold that stretch. Another minute or so. Keep those arms straight. Take a big deep breath in. And then just relax for a second, just for 15, 20 seconds, just coming off the wrist, just because that was quite heavy on the wrist. You can sit down on your heels as well if you want. Like that stretch. A bit of pressure through the heels and through the front of the feet. So let's come into the other leg. So it's our left leg straight now. And foot on. Remember, looking about 70–80% of that stretch. Doesn't need to be any more aggressive. "20 seconds to go. And then slowly coming down. And again, just sitting on your heels. I'm going to stay here for about 20 seconds. Keep that chest up, take some nice deep breaths. So now, rather than sit on our ankles, we're going to sit on our toes. We're going to do this for like a minute, no longer than that, okay, because it's quite a lot of stress through the toe joints. You're just going to come up, tuck your toes under, and then we're just going to sit onto the heels. Again, so this can feel quite aggressive, so you can always either put cushions underneath where your butt is to your heel, or even just place them underneath your ankle, or sorry, I should say underneath your shins and top of your ankles. Really good to stretch these joints out. You can move side to side if you want. Last 10 seconds. And then just slowly come off them and just wiggle those toes a little bit. Whoa, that was aggressive. So we're just going to sit down on our bum, and just to finish off, we're just going to see how those ankles feel. So we're just going to point the toes. Again, wiggle those toes, feels good. And then bring the toes towards you. Now we look to almost get the soles of our feet together. So the soles of your feet are having a little kiss. And then we're going to try and get them out. This one's much harder. So like trying to almost bring your soles of your feet outside, so abducting them away almost. Toes pointed again. Toes towards you. Soles together. And then soles upwards, facing out. And then just relax, just shake it off a little bit. Awesome guys, so we can just lie here for a little bit and enjoy the relaxation time that you've just given yourself. Hopefully that will help that's helped wake up your ankles a little bit more. Again, before or after a workout is good. You can also do it at any point of the day. Say for example, you wake up in the morning after doing a nice run and you're a bit tight around the calves, give that a go and see how you feel. Don't forget to like and subscribe all to the social media, Facebook, Instagram, and don't forget to join the Facebook community to meet loads of like-minded people and also to get exclusive content and other resources. Have an amazing day and I'll see you tomorrow.